Hey, what's good, YouTube? Fusion here. Excuse me. Back with another video. We got a new skill tree for you guys. Jedi Survivor just dropped earlier. Well, actually, at 10 o'clock today, Pacific Standard. So it's been a couple hours. I put in some time this morning and got a couple skills unlocked. So now we can go through the skill tree. Now there is a couple paths that I don't have yet unlocked, but for the most part, I do have a lot of the game already. Well, you can see pretty much all of the skills. Okay, so it is split into three: survival, lightsaber, and force. We're gonna go ahead and start off with survival, excuse me, and then go to force, and then circle back at lightsaber, because I don't have all of the lightsaber paths unlocked yet. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So we got the survival skill tree under resilience. Pretty much, it's all about how you are surviving. So in the middle branch, we have the survival skill. This increases your max health, increase it even further, and more. Improve stem formula. So more so to the left, this is having to do with BB8. I mean, not BB8, BD1 here. This is all about improving the stem formula and increasing like the health used when, the health received from using the stem. And then this will reduce the time required to heal. This, I assume, will increase that time or increase the heal even further. And this is going to perfect the stem formula. Next up, we have the focus sight. Hold B to automatically evade incoming melee attacks. And then you have greater reflexes. I'm assuming that this will automatically help you block like projectiles when holding B. That is what I'm assuming. Or it could even be a parry against weaker units. So that's my thoughts. Now we have, going to the left, we have the force tree. It's split up into three: a Jedi concentration, telekinesis, and confusion. First, let's start off with Jedi concentration. Attunement. This will increase the maximum force even further and maxed out. Now we have channeling energy. Cal regains more force when he defeats an enemy and regains some force when he hits a block. I assume this is increasing the well, I think that you probably gain more from dodging, or this will increase how much focus that you do gain. That's what I'm thinking. And we have the greater hold. This will increase the duration of the slow. I assume even further, and I assume even further with the slow, or even stop time all the way. Pretty useful ability there. Telekinesis. Wrenching pull. Press LT and RT to wrench groups of nearby enemies closer. Pretty much this just pulls them in for a nice little finishing blow. Radial push. Press RT and Y to push a wider area, causing multiple enemies to stagger even further. And this is when you parry somebody, you activate a force push, is what I'm thinking what that will be. Next, we have the twin pull. While holding an enemy with pull, press Y to pull a secondary target. And I assume this is pulling stronger enemies. That's what I would think. Or you are pulling 3 enemies instead of just 1. And these I haven't unlocked yet, so we're waiting on that. I'm assuming that this will increase what you can and can't push and pull. Maybe even increase the duration of how long that you can hold somebody up. Something like that. Now we have confusion. Addled mind. Increase the amount of time enemies will attack others while confused. Pretty much this is just a brain control tactic, sort of having the stormtroopers fight on your side. It's pretty useful in my opinion. Confounded Mind, increase the amount of time even further. Greater Confusion, you get to confuse an additional target. So instead of one, you got two. This the amplify the confused enemy deals more damage. Redirect strength. Hold LT and RB while holding a pulled enemy to force them to fire their weapon. And this, I assume, is increase the time even further. And skill to confuse otherwise successfully confuse otherwise resistant humanoid beings. So pretty much, this will just improve your confusion to actually like confuse stronger enemies. Very, very useful. That's pretty much everything with the force here. Pretty much most of your force will be the pull and push. You have the slow time with your quote unquote ultimate ability, and then you have the confusion to help people, help enemies fight alongside you. I mean, it's way better, but I feel like the light side force powers are just very limited. But I am enjoying what I can and can't do right now with the force abilities, so can't complain at the moment. Lastly, we have the lightsaber. Let's go ahead and go to these two here. I don't have these skills unlocked yet. I have heard already what these two will be. One of them is the cross-bladed lightsaber, sort of what Kylo Ren had. It will work more as a heavy weapon, a heavy two-handed slower weapon. And then I think one is more of a rogue type of style with a lightsaber and a gun. So that's pretty cool there. Then we have the dual wield lightsaber. You're holding two lightsabers at the same time. I think you have a little bit more combo ability, but I don't think you deal as much damage as a one-handed combat. I mean, as just a regular one-handed sword. I mean, lightsaber. So we have the backstep slash. Pretty much you attack, then you leap backwards. This gives you some more space. Uncoiled strike, a delay X input to perform a flurry of quick targeted swings. Serpent bite, just from what it looks like, you jump and then you slash down. That's what I'm thinking. Focus parry, perform a spinning strike and release Y. This is the precision release. I'm assuming if you hit Y at the exact time and release, either a block or a shooting or whatever, that will either deal more damage or increase how much longer that you can block. That's what I'm guessing. Just a good guess there. Split deflection. Press LB right before a blaster bolt hits to split the incoming bolt and to deflect it to an additional target. That's pretty good. And instead of hitting one target with a blaster bolt, then you hit two. Twin Viper. I'm assuming that you can throw both of your lightsabers, and then you can use the lightsabers with force, I guess, to almost not even have to swing, but instead like you use your force to swing it. That's what I'm thinking. I'm assuming this is an ultimate type of ability, but that is what I can surmise from what I can see at the moment. The double-bladed lightsaber, perfect for crowd control. Gathering Tempest, hold X to deal fast strikes toward a single enemy. Vortex dive, press LB and hold X to dive forward while spinning a lightsaber. If you have never played Star Wars Battlefront 2, this sort of reminds me of, I think is what it will look like, Darth Maul's, like, one of his special abilities, how he can just jump and then spin and he just deals a lot of damage around him. That's what I'm assuming that will be. And then the double orbit, it looks like that you can throw your lightsaber around you and clear everybody around you. That's pretty much what I got from it. Endless Hurricane, continue to press X to add additional attacks to the end of the double-bladed attack chain. And just adding some more combo attacks. Repulsing Burst, I'm assuming once you jump, land on the ground, there's a burst of energy that pushes everyone away and deals damage. That's what I'm guessing. Rising Storm. This time you jump up, and then I assume you deal damage. Controlled throw. You throw the lightsaber. It looks like, and you can actually aim it and hit multiple targets. Multi-fold reflection. You can reflect more than one bullet. Blaster bolt. I'm assuming to more than one enemy. That's just a guess there. Lastly, we have just the lightsaber all by itself. Basic lightsaber here. We have the lunging strike. Does exactly what you think it does. You lunge forward, dealing a little bit more damage, as well as adding a bit more reach, improved footwork, a longer strike so that even reaches further. Twofold reflection. Press LB just before contact to reflect up to 2 blaster projectiles in a row. Pretty self-explanatory there. Cyclone slash. Hold X after to perform a powerful overhead swing. You come down and chop them up. That's pretty much what it is. Charging throw. I assume like the longer that you hold your lightsaber throw, the stronger it will be. Aerial assault. Press Y while in the air to attack straight down at a target. Self-explanatory. Aerial ace. I'm assuming that means that now you can jump and slash and do a combo in the air when fighting a flying enemy, or you can combo with this. I think this is a knock up, so you could use like the double bladed, knock them up, switch to your one hand, and then do some sort of combo. Is a guess on what that could be. Dashing strike. I assume you dash forward and strike. Aerial dash strike. Pretty self-explanatory. I assume that you can jump up and now do it from the air. I put in maybe 2 or 3 hours in the game so far. I'm on the second world at the moment. I'm currently exploring a lot more. It's not a very linear game. I feel like that there's a lot that you can do as far as exploring, and it does like reward you for exploring, but it's not quite an open world yet. Not quite an open world game. It is just a bit more expanded on the prior game, but yeah, that's my thoughts on the game so far. I already put up the first boss fight. That will be linked in the description down below. And Vegas will also be putting out the first few minutes of the game also. So that will be linked when that comes out as well. That's pretty much everything, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.